risk getting injured just to pick up one more yard instead of going out of bounds. But there he did get out. Now 10 seconds to go at the Gilmer 44. Here's Horton. He's going to go deep. Going deep this time for McNew. This ball is incomplete. Flag on the play. This is going to be 2 flags. It'll be pass interference against the Gilmer Buckeyes down at the 3-yard line.
That was great protection by the offensive line on that one.
Plus, it means that it's only a 15-yard penalty, not like pros where it happens. But we will be within field goal range, possibly.
Yes.
3.2 seconds left.
Pass intended for number 17, Craig McNew.
That was great blocking by Cade Johnson on that.
Number 2, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So that'll go from the 44 down to the 29. And that will be a Howes AC first down for the Bulldogs. So we have it at the 29 with 3.2 seconds left to play here in the half. A field goal effort from here would be a 46-yarder from the left hash.
Larry, I bet you made all A's in school in math, didn't you?
I did okay. First down and 10 now for the Bulldogs. That really doesn't matter. It's just the clock that matters. 3.2 seconds to go from the Gilmer 29-yard line. We're going to go for it. Snap back to Horton. Horton rolling to his right, throwing into the end zone. Ball up in the air. This ball is tipped and out of bounds, and that's the end of the half as it ends with an incomplete pass. Carthage 17, Buckeyes 6. And we're going to go down to Jason Wade now and Coach Surratt here in just a second. Down to you, Jason, with the XL sideline mic.
All right, thank you, Larry. Team's running off to the field here at the half. Coach Surratt making his way over here to me. Same score as last week, so we'll see what he has to say. Hey, Coach, real quickly, just your thoughts?
I thought it was very sloppy. You know, I thought they were more physical than us, and that's very disappointing. You know, and so we got to make some corrections here at halftime. But the positive note, we get the ball the second half, and we're up 11. But we got to play better.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. That is Coach. Right back to you, Larry.
All right, Jerry.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Ralph there?
What's Ralph look like?
He's got white hair and spots.
Is Ralph your dog?
He's a Dalmatian.
Well, why would he be here at Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical?
You always say you have something for everyone.
Well, we do. We can help with all your heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. But maybe you should look out in your backyard for Ralph.
I'll just call his cell phone.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
Well, it's halftime. And let me get my mic turned up there and get everything adjusted. There we go. And in the press box with us is John Wink, Superintendent of Schools of the Carthage Independent School District. And what are we going to discuss at this halftime?
Well, we're going to discuss that next week is a big week in Carthage ISD.
Is that number 6?
This is number 6. This is the end of the first 6 weeks, and there's lots going on. Obviously, it's the end of the 6 weeks, so grades are going to be coming out the following week. Report cards will be coming out, so there's going to be some tests that children are going to be taking, and we are taking 6 weeks assessments in all of our tested areas. Your child should see a test in reading, writing, math, science, and social studies where those areas are tested, and so we're really looking forward to those results.
What would you tell parents? How would you advise them as in preparation for those students to take these tests?
Well, number one, the tests are going to be over skills that they learned in the 6 weeks. So I think the first thing we have to remind our children is, number one, you've learned the content. But the second thing you have to understand is, well, you've learned it at a higher grade level. For most kids, they finished the grade level last year. They're coming in. If you were a third grader last year, you're coming in as a fourth grader, but still academically, you're still in that third grade frame of mind. So I think that one of the things we want to do is we want to do our best, but chances are on that first one it might be a little weak, kind of like when we started scrimmaging in football. We were a little rusty and not where we needed to be, but as the season is going along, we're getting better each week.
Should parents encourage their children to do a little review?
Absolutely. I would say, well, here's what they can do. In all of our classrooms, note-taking is a non-negotiable in Carthage ISD, so we require note-taking to be part of our instruction. So students have notes. They need to study those notes and review and reflect on them.
How about a good breakfast and a good night's sleep?
You know what? A lot of people talk about a good breakfast, and you know what the best breakfast is for studying? It's protein. So eggs, bacon, sausage. When you have a lot of carbs, that's not really the best. I mean, it feels you want a full belly as much as possible, but if you want to optimize your thinking, go with protein. Protein is going to be a very good thing for the brain when you're taking a test.
As the parents receive these report cards now, how should that parent evaluate that card?
Well, when they see the grades, we have to remember that it's a reflection of what they learned. But on the test that they're going to take, you might see a score that might be a little bit lower. These STAR tests it's a lot harder than making a 70 on some of these tests. They have a passing standard of in the 50s or something of that nature. So what we do is we don't talk about passing, we talk about growth. And so if your child made a 60 on last year's test, we want them to make plus 10 growth from the previous year. So we want to turn that 60 into a 70. If they made a 70 this year, we want them to make an 80. If they made an 80, go to the 90s. And once they're in the 90s, that's where we want to be.
Very good. Any other advice to the parents?
Well, I would like to say thank you, parents. You have done a fantastic job. I'm anticipating that we're going to see some amazing data in two areas. I don't have the data in front of me yet, but I think we're going to have some excellent numbers in the areas of disciplinary referrals. I think that's going to be cut way down this year. The teachers have done a great job being consistent, and the kids have really met the mark. The second thing I'm really looking forward to is attendance. Those are two things that require zero talent to do. Come to school and have good behavior.
You know, it's hard to learn if you're not in school, isn't it?
It's kind of hard to learn if you're not in school.
You know, one other thing, and I don't know what your thought would be, but, you know, a parent showing the child that the parent really cares if the child does well, maybe a little pat on the back.
Absolutely. Encouragement goes a long way. And I think if you think about your children, not all of them made A's in everything. Some of them were really good in one subject while the other child wasn't as good in that other subject. So I think it's real important that we're not chasing the almighty A. The question we have to be asking ourselves is, how are we growing? Where are you getting better? And if we can do that with our children, the grades will come in time. So don't get disappointed if the numbers are not where you want them to be. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the tests that these children are taking right now are a lot harder than the tests that you and I took when we were in school.
I'm glad I'm not taking
exactly.
What else do you want to point out?
Well, we talked about last week. We had a board meeting where we approved the tax rate, where we approved the discounts for the early taxes. So that's coming. That will be coming in the 2020 year. So next October, you can pay those taxes early and get a 3% discount. So that's a good thing that we've got going on. The other thing is we want to just encourage everybody to come out to a lot of events. That we had our final open house at Primary and Libby, had a great turnout there, and so I thank the parents for being so involved and really participating in what we've got going on here. And what a great night to be at our stadium. We had our Dallas Cowboys here. Weren't they great?
Oh, absolutely.
They were just such gentlemen, and we were so privileged to have them here.
And it's good for our students to see these professionals and sit down and talk to them, find out they're just real people.
They are just normal people like you and me, and they had a real definite gift that took them a long way. And it was really good to see how well they interacted with the folks, and we're just so humble and good men.
Very good. All right, it's about halftime. I guess we need to check the bands out.
We need to check the bands
out. Is there anything I failed to ask?
I think we're heading into October. I'm looking forward to some great results, and we appreciate everybody and what you're doing to support Carthage ISD.
Sounds great. Thank you very kindly.
XL Ford is always your place to go for quality pre-owned vehicles. We have pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and everything in between to meet your needs. If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, XL Ford has you covered. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is here to help you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget. We'll help you every step of the way to make sure you're satisfied with your pre-owned vehicle. Come down today and take a test drive today. Excellent price, excellent selection, and excellent service after the sale. Visit us at XL Ford on the Southeast Loop in Carthage, Texas.
On the field, is the Gilmer Buckeye Band. They're dressed in black shoes, black trousers, a West Point style uniform trimmed in white, a white West Point style jacket, black cross belt, a black shako with a black plume. Twirlers, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 young ladies twirling the baton this evening. John, I didn't catch the jazz number. Are you familiar?
I believe this is the more recent piece. I think it's Born This Way by Lady Gaga, sounds like to me.
Okay, all right. By the way, the twirling line wears the high top stove type black boot, and the colors of the uniforms, black and white, little silver trim, and some gold, little gold sunburst in sequence in the uniform. The band is standing from 45 to 45 on the hash mark. And let's see what we're going to do. We're doing something a little different right here. We're removing the melodic percussion and some of the jazz percussion, and we're bringing back in the marching drums. And so the tri-toms and the quads go out. Drum major, black boots, white uniform trim with a black cross belt. Gilmer High School Buckeye Band.
For the drum major, the white pants in contrast to the band's black pants is a very nice, clean look.
Chicago World's Fair March by Mater.
Okay, a little bit of adjustment in the block. A couple of people looks like we had some people that were in the band playing, some alternates that were playing the jazz, and they've made their way out of the block. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 company fronts now standing at close order. Band directors giving last-minute instructions. Take a little bit more time than probably the coaches would like. It probably Mr. Durham would like to. Let's go maybe kind of cut into his time. But anyway, the conversation evidently, the instructions are complete. Drum major calls for present horns. And let's see where we are. Forward march in a step 2, and they go from close order into open order. Step 2, right and left, and they now stretch from 40-yard line to 45-yard line. Band stands at the near sideline, stretching to the numbers here at Bulldog Stadium. Drum major gives a military salute. Here again, that, in my opinion, took a little bit longer than you would like. But here's the forward march, present horns. Pull band to the rear, marching away from the press box. And then from either side, Oklahoma turn, and we go and tighten up the block. Full band flank to the right. Staggered military countermarch as they reach the 40, that's the 35-yard line. Brings the band out marching in a parallelogram, which will set them up in a column turn if they want to do that. Stay in the parallelogram as they go downfield. Military countermarch, that's a staggered military countermarch, which brings the band back into the block band. For the block band, military countermarch, staggered. That's the band march in open order. Ranks at 5 yards apart. They're moving right to left on your radio dial now. And a step 2 as they go into what we refer to as diagonal lines. Diagonal lines close back up. They're in company fronts as ranks, marching 5 yards apart. Moving left to right now on your radio dial. Full band halt. Everybody does it to the rear, change of directions. From the back of the band, alternating to the rears. Put the band back into close order of marching. And then a full flank to the right into the press box. Band hits the sidelines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tubas that they're marching. Full band to the rear. Marching now away from the press box toward midfield. From the left of the band, each rank flanks out to the left. That sets the band at 4 steps apart of each of the ranks. Moving now to the north end zone here at Bulldog Stadium. Full band to the rear. Change of direction, moving now back toward the 50-yard line. Moving left to right on your radio dial. Drum cadence. Band halts. Chicago World's Fair Centennial Celebration of 1933, is that right?
I believe
so,
yes.
Full band. Military counter march, change of direction. Come back toward midfield now. Band still ranks 4 steps apart. Military counter march. Change of direction, moving back toward midfield. As the bells come toward the press box, you can hear the change in sound. Full band flank to the right. And from the middle files, set up a staggered counter march, brings the band out in a marching wedge. And the band plays the trio to the Chicago World's Fair. Change in direction again, coming back toward the midfield. Now, right and left to the rears, which will put the band in block. They do a full band flank to the left, go to midfield. From the back of the band, they do a reverse Oklahoma turn, which brings the band now in 4 company fronts, 6 company fronts it is. So coming down to us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The numbers right there. As they come back and hit the sideline.
Gilmer High School Buckeye Band.
And that'll conclude
the High School Band is directed by
Buckeye Band's performance here at the Bulldog Stadium. Up next will be the Bulldog Belles, and they will be followed by the Battling Bulldog Band. We'll be back with more halftime right after this.
First State Bank and Trust advances banking convenience with its new mobile app. Download the FSB&T mobile app and realize the full potential of 21st century on-the-go banking technology. At your fingertips, deposit checks, view real-time balances and account histories, transfer funds in your accounts, and pay bills 24/7. You can contact customer service from the app if needed during regular business hours. On-the-go, on-the-phone banking tech from your trusted FDIC member equal housing lender, First State Bank and Trust.
Bulldog Belles on the field now. We'll turn up our field mic.
Welcome to tonight's Carthage High School halftime show. The 7th annual Carthage Bulldog Belles would like to welcome you to tonight's performance.
Bulldog Belles are dressed in their traditional drill team uniform. That very similar to the Kilgore Rangerettes. Rangerette style white boots. The captains are in white and red, and the drill team is dressed in red with white trim. The traditional, I'm going to refer to it as the Rangerette style hat that they have on.
Not getting any sleep, trying to read the signs. I don't know how much more I can take, how much longer I can wait before I lose my mind. You, for heaven's sake, you take my breath away when you're not even.
And the drill team goes into a standard position. The young ladies, arms outstretched, locking arms together in the company fronts. Captains at the numbers here at Bulldog Stadium, and the Bulldog Belles between the hash mark and the numbers. Little traditional high kick. The routine has some outstanding footwork with it, as well as a lot of head motion to it. All right, now the drill team goes into a single line with the high kicks. If you and I did that, we'd stay in good shape, wouldn't we?
Wow. We sure would, that's for sure.
Oh. All righty, and the officers end up the routine in splits, and the drill team itself across the way does a pose, and outstanding job by the Bulldog Belles.
The Belles are directed by Mrs.
All righty. What can we expect from the Battling Bulldog Band this week?
Well, today we're going to continue with our General Tradition of Excellence March, as well as we're going to add on a little bit of our march by Savarino called March of the Women Marines.
Oh, okay. Yes, we've added. Is this new that we've added?
Yes,
Okay.
Public has not seen our performance of that march yet.
All right, very good. I had a chance to visit with former band director and retired school superintendent from over in Troop, Stuart Bird, who had the opportunity to see the new Texas A&M Band Hall.
Yes.
The rehearsal hall, just for the rehearsal, holds 450 students seated.
I would love to see that band hall since they've done it. It is a beautiful piece of architecture, I imagine.
They tell you now that it has acoustical panels. Turn it one way, it sounds like you'd be sitting in a theater to hear the band play. Turn it another way, and you get the sensation of being outside. Now, that's just a bunch of Aggie engineers coming up with something there. Here's the Battling Bulldog Band. Band comes out with flags and twirlers in front, drum major leading them, and they're stretching across the way in block band. And what's our jazz number going to be this evening?
This evening we're going to do a performance to We're Not Gonna Take It.
We are not going to take it. All right, twirlers in the middle, flags on the right and the left, so they're stretching from 30-yard line to 30-yard line, give or take a few steps. And if you're looking down the band, you see the drummers add a little sock symbol to the routine there. Let's go down and listen. Have you got the young ladies' names there?
Our twirlers, yes.
All right.
And our color guard members as well. We have senior officers. We have Senior Officer Carlicia Brown, Allie Holloman, Brooke Johnson, Erica Maxey, and Jemiah Stevenson for our senior officers for our twirlers and flags.
We tried our best to describe the flags last week, and I'll do it again. The material seems like it's a very thin, sheer material which catches the wind very easily, and kind of a smoked gray or smoke gray blue. Then you have a silver stripe on it, and then you have your basic red. Uniforms, white high-top boots. The twirling flag routine uniform is red, a solid red sequence. All righty, a little drum cadence as the auxiliary and the flag corps and the twirlers make their way into the block. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the drill team members making their way into the block as well. Certainly good to see both organizations working together and the people that are in the bells being able to be in the marching band as well.
Yes.
Okay, the band does a step 2 as they go into their opening concert formation. They'll be playing the fanfare that they'll play, John?
Yes, so opening are with Triumph Fanfare this evening.
All right.
Fanfare by Williams.
Drum major calls for present horns. Drum major is?
Junior drum major Colin Porter Almeida.
Mr. Almeida. We talked about the delay. The football team has already made their way onto the field. All right, the band does a full bend to the rear, and then they come back forward in the chevron. Band is stretched from 25-yard line to 25-yard line. Now the band comes and marches toward the 50-yard line, and they flank into block band. Full band block right now. And then the band immediately steps into a flank to the left. They're moving now left to right on your radio dial. Am I seeing some empty spots out there in the drill?
Yes, we've had a few unfortunate injuries this past week. Hoping our players will recover quickly and swiftly, but we rather they take care of themselves and try to push themselves for the sake of the band there.
We're also looking at 6 weeks coming up too, and you want everybody to make good grades, but sometimes you have some that you have to readjust for.
Yes, that very stressful time of the year for everybody.
The band has made a flank to the left. They're moving down in squads of 2s. They've already done the half-step motion at the 35, 45, 35, and 45-yard line. They go into close order. Now we have floating diamonds coming out. That'll go into an arrowhead, then back into a diamond. Let's go down and listen. Little baritone there, nice. The band splits the 50-yard line, and with a step 2 goes into company fronts coming back to the 50-yard line. And as they hit the 50-yard line, they go into a blockbuster. It means that you have everybody going in directions, right and left, north and south, east and west. Back in. Blockbuster continues. Back into block band now. And from the right side of the band, as you look at it, a step 2 as they go into a staggered position. I don't recall this last week. Is this?
This is an addition from last week, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Just making sure. Present horns. Now the band's in a staggered block right now.
Yes.
Forward march by files of 2. Alternating right and left to the rears. flanking now to the left by Fowles. This is the new march.
Yes, March to the Marines by Savarino.
Let's go down and see if we can pick up that. Band is now marching to the north goal line, alternating to the rears. That'll put the band marching in a diamond. They come back toward the 50-yard line. Okay, we're adding the slow step there. We had it in the first half. Now we have it again here. And what happens is half of the band goes into the slow step and half the band continues in regular stride. And then the band is going to catch up with each other. Alternating to the rears now, bring the band back out in squads of twos. Drum cadence. Drum roll off. Symphonium fanfare. And that'll conclude the band's performance. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Appreciate your help up here in the press box one more time. Any comments?
Yes, one thing we do ask our Bulldog band family to keep former Carthage band director Raymond Thomas in their thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely.
As his health has taken a bit of a turn, and we really want to keep him in mind.
I bet Raymond's listening tonight, so hey, Raymond, we'll give you a shout out.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll be back with more Carthage Bulldog football right after this.
This is Pastor Monty Pierce, along with all the fine folks at Central Baptist Church, located 1 block off the square in beautiful downtown Carthage. We hope you are enjoying the game as the Bulldogs make another exciting run for the championship. If you don't have a church home and you like friendly folks and a meaningful worship service, we invite you to join us this Sunday. Check us out at centralcarthage.com for times and more information. This is Dr. Monty. Go Bulldogs!
East Texas is a wonderful community, and at Panola National Bank, we're proud to call it home. That's why you'll find our bank and our employees helping others wherever you look. From supporting local schools to volunteering with local charity events, we're part of the fabric that weaves the community and its people together. When it comes to financial service needs, local is better. We provide convenient banking services so we can help our community grow. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
All right, I realized during halftime that I forgot to acknowledge that the Popcorn Place brought you the first half kickoff. Popcorn Place has Bulldog snacks, shirts, and bags to pick up for the game. Once again, the Popcorn Place, Bulldog snacks, Bulldog shirts, and bags to pick up for the ball game. Okay, here are the stats in the first half. We'll forget the scoring for now because we're running a little short of time. Carthage with 13 first downs, Gilmer 4. Carthage 68 yards on the ground, Gilmer 36. Total yardage, Carthage 181, Gilmer 90. The passing yards was Carthage 113 and Gilmer 54. So again, 181 to 90 in the total yardage. Carthage punted once for 20 yards, Gilmer 4 times for a 29-yard average. 4 penalties for Carthage for 30 yards, 5 for Gilmer for 40 yards. And we want to mention to you that those stats were brought to you by the First United Methodist Church. They invite you to join them each Sunday morning to hear their pastor, and that is Kevin Otto, the First United Methodist Church, with those statistics. Well, the Bulldogs are going to get the football as we start the second half. The scoring, Carthage scoring on a 20-yard pass to McNew. It was 7-0. 25-yard field goal by Brendan Phillips. It was 10-0. Rayvon Ingram, a 1-yard run. It was 17-0 Carthage. Gilmer with a 15-yard pass, low snap on the extra point. It was no good. Carthage leading at 17-6 here at halftime, and the Bulldogs get the football to start the second half. Carthage with a record of 3-0 for the year. Again, 27-game regular season winning streak, which is a school record. And remember, last night their junior high came with the onside kick. This is not an onside kick, sky kick. We take it at the 21 for the 25, the 30. Pretty good return out to the 35-yard line on the sky kick by Gilmer. Carthage 1st and 10 from their 35. They'll have it on the left hash, and they'll be going toward the south end zone here at Bulldog Stadium.
Nick Stewart on the return.
All right. Bulldogs again leading it 17-6. Next week we will be off. The Bulldogs will not be back here until 4 weeks from tonight. An off week next week, and then road trips to Pleasant Grove and Van. All right, Horton going to be under center this time. I formation behind him. Don't see this formation very often. Williams and Dixon split to the right. Here's a handoff. It goes to Courtney. Courtney over the left side, and he's going to get short yardage there. He's fortunate to pick up 2. 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs from their own 37.
Yep, just a straight ISO play. They pretty much stuffed us on that one. Courtney picked up 2 yards.
That's pretty good defense right
yeah,
there.
one thing I noticed about Gilmer is their pad level is really good on defense, the defensive line. And that number 5, that guy's really good.
10 carries for 47 yards from Mason Courtney in the ball game. He now goes motion left. Here's Horton. Horton wants to throw it. He throws it right side to Courtney. Courtney to the 35 and stopped there at the 35, which means that's going to be a loss. They're going to give him the 36, a loss of 1. 3rd down and 9 for Carthage. Key play early here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 9 from the Carthage 36.
Just threw it out to the tailback. The last option, the other 2 option was covered.
This is the best defense we played by far. Looks like.
3rd down and 9 now for the Bulldogs from their own 36-yard line. And let's see, we're going to send Dixon and McNew to the left. And we've got Kel Williams going right. There's a tight end for the Bulldogs on the left side. Snap back to Horton. Horton looking left. He throws left. This ball is caught there in heavy traffic. He held on and took a big lick. And that was, I believe, McNew. It was. He's going to be just... No, he has a 1st down. Picked up 9 yards. That's what he needed for a House AC 1st down.
Now, that was great concentration by McNew right there. He knew he was going to take a big hit, but
which he did.
He did take a big hit, but he caught the ball.
Boy, I'm really impressed with him. And not only as a pass receiver, but he's our holder. You never do know who the holder is unless he makes a mistake.
That's right.
On the extra points or field goals. Okay, Horton under center. Dixon split out to the right, goes motion left. Pitch out goes to Courtney. Courtney up the middle and has 3 tough yards there. Pretty good defense for Gilmer. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Dogs from their own 48.
Yeah, they're tough to run on, especially right up the middle.
They're giving our offensive line fits right there.
Usually when you see a single digit on a defensive lineman, that means he's good. And that number 5 is really good.
2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. 2nd and a long 7 for the Dogs from their own 48-yard line. The ball is spotted about 3 yards to the right of the left hash. Horton going to be in the shotgun this time. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's Horton throwing to the right to Dixon. Dixon with a juke move to the 50. And with that move, he's going to be close to the 1st down as he gets across the 50-yard line to the 46. He needed 8 yards, and he got 7 on the play.
That was a good run by Dixon.
So far, we've been having to play blue-collar offense because they're making us work for it.
Yep. And their corners are good, too.
All right, 7 yards on that to the 46, 3rd down and 1. Handoff Courtney. Courtney trying the left side, has a House AC 1st down across the 45. And in the middle of the field with some tough yards. He needed 1, and he picks up 5 on the carry. House AC 1st down.
And that was pretty much all running back on that. That was a good, tough run there. Courtney did a great job of finishing the run off.
Well, they're not huge on the defensive line, but they look to be quick.
They're quick, and they're strong, and their pad level is low.
All right, McNew comes out of the ball game. Dixon is going to go to the left. It'll be Dixon in the slot, and McNew will be the wideout. All right, offset out of the right this time. Dixon comes motion to the right. Here's Horton, play action fake. Horton going to go deep. He's going deep down the middle of the field for Dixon. He stumbles at the 5-yard line. It's intercepted by Gilmer, coming back to the 10, the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and busted out of bounds.
The big
right in front of the Bulldog bench.
He was a big tiger on that one, boy.
Big hit there at the 45-yard line. So Dixon, the pass was intended for him, but it appeared that he fell down and intercepted by Gilmer, and they return it 40 yards out to their own 45-yard line.
Well, he fell down because the ball was slightly underthrown, and his feet got tangled up with the defender.
A big cat put him out of bounds.
Oh, the big tiger. That was a tiger hit there.
Hey, I was going to tell you guys, it's on now because after that, the whole intensity level has just gone up a couple notches.
All right, 1st and 10, Gilmer at their own 45. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt hands off to Bush. Bush up the middle. He was going to go to the left. Now it goes up the middle and picks up about 3 yards to the 48.
That boy was pretty tough runner.
Yes. I believe it was Kip Lewis on the tackle. Not sure.
All right, 2nd down and 7. 2nd and 7 for the Buckeyes from their own 48-yard line. Mason Hurt got the snap. Looking right. He's throwing right. This ball is caught out there. And then a quick tackle for the Bulldogs. They push him all the way back, but he's going to have a gain on the play of about 5 yards to the Bulldog 47. It'll be 32 for Buckeyes from the Bulldog 47.
Rayvon Ingram and Miles Halton on the stop. Just a quick stop route.
Game going by fairly quick tonight. 7:02 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Carthage leading at 17-6. Let's see, we have 15 seconds left on the play clock. All right, this time Hurt's in the pistol. Wide out to each side. Snap back to him. Hands off Bush. Bush left side. Bush 45. Bush has a 1st down to the 44. Needed 2, he gets 3. Another 1st down for Gilmer. 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 44.
Well, both teams on defense are making the offense work for it. And they have a little bit more momentum right now.
Oh, yeah. They got the old Mo on their side. We just need a big stop on 1st down.
1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Bush. Bush
like
wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, trying to get loose, and does get back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Good defense there by the Carthage front group.
Yeah. Host of dogs on that tackle. That's what it takes, a good stop on 1st down to get you the momentum back on our side.
2nd down and 10 now for the Dogs, or for Gilmer from their Dog 44. Here's Hurt going deep right side. This ball is up in the air, incomplete down at the 5-yard line. Pretty good coverage back there by one of the Bulldogs.
Bowman is a great deep ball coverer. He's real excellent at that. That was good pressure by Brown on that.
3rd down and 10 now for Gilmer.
That's a big play right here.
Oh, yeah.
3rd down and 10 with 5:52 left to play, so we've played just over half of the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 10 now for the Buckeyes from the Carthage 44-yard line. Hurt in the pistol again. A receiver split out to each side. Here's Hurt, play action fake. He wants to throw right. This ball is incomplete, almost picked off over there by one of the Bulldogs. I believe that was Bowman on the defense.
It was. Almost took that one to the house.
He's just been playing phenomenal
Yes.
ball.
But Quintarius Brown again on the pass rush is what made it throw the ball quicker than he wanted to.
And so, yeah, I tell you what, Jason, we'll go down to you after this play right here, after the punt. I think they're going to kick it. It's going to be 4th down for Gilmer from the Bulldog 44. And the punter's going to take an 11-yard drop. Remember, we blocked one. There's a waist-high snap. Pretty good rush. Gets this one off. High kick away from Dixon. Hits at the 14 and goes out of bounds. Okay, down to Jason Wade with the XL Ford sideline mic.
Yeah, Larry, I was going to ask you, I don't know how many sacks. Do you know how many sacks they have tonight? We have tonight. I know we've been pressuring that quarterback all night long, but I don't know if we have any sacks.
I can't tell you that. I don't think we do. All right, 1st down and 10 for Carthage from their own 13. We've got 5:38 to play in the 3rd. Carthage leading at 17-6.
I was going to say that Mason Hurt, he's done a good job of getting rid of the ball right before we get there.
All right, the Bulldogs have Jaden Thomas in there this time, and also Dixon's going to be the tailback. Dixon in at tailback. He stands back in the pistol. Now Dixon goes motion right. Here's Horton. He wants to throw it. Horton is in trouble now. He's going to be wrapped up and sacked. It's going to be a loss back to the 5-yard line. So a loss of 8, and it'll make it 2nd down and 18 for the Dogs deep in their own territory.
Well, they're not giving as much time as he's had in the first 3 games, and so he's got to
that defensive line is getting after it, and you know that took too long.
2nd down for the Bulldogs from their own 5, an 8-yard sack there of Horton. So it's now 2nd down and 18 for Carthage from their own 5. Obviously a very dangerous part of the field right here. All right, Horton will stand back at the goal line to take this snap. Courtney to his left. Snap back to Horton. Horton throwing to the right to Dixon and behind him. And that's going to be an incomplete pass.
Where our passing game is kind of out of rhythm now because they're teeing off on us.
He's not getting that free time back there to look around, check down.
Now it's 3rd down and 18. Okay, here goes Wade into the ball game. And coming out is Montrell Smith. 3rd down and 18 for the Bulldogs from their own 5-yard line. Carthage leading 17-6 in this one. Horton going to be standing back at the end zone, back at the goal line, I should say, to take the snap. 4 seconds on the play clock. Snaps it with 3. Here's Horton wanting to throw. Horton wants to throw over the middle. This ball is incomplete, intended for Wade out at the 37-yard line. And it will bring up 4th and 18 for Carthage from their own 5.
Somebody had to be open. There were 6 defenders right there. So somebody had to be open somewhere.
That's one like that, Mark. What typically happens is when the quarterbacks start getting pressure, they have a tendency to lock into one receiver. And I think that's what happened on that one.
You know, he had Wade open. He just overshot him just a little bit.
So that's going to make it 4th and 18, and the Carthage is going to punt for the 2nd time, make it the 3rd time this season. Earlier in this game, 20-yard kick off the toe of Horton. And this is going to be Phillips standing back there in the end zone.
We're in a regular punt protection formation here.
Head high snap, gets off a high kick. They're going to come up and make the fair catch at the 32-yard line, so it'll be a 27-yard punt for Carthage. And Gilmer will have it at the Carthage 32, 4:31 to play here in the 3rd quarter. No scoring yet here in the 3rd.
We need a big stop here on 1st down. They still have the momentum a little bit on us. But if we can get a good stop on the 1st down, it always switches the mo.
Somebody needs to make a play.
All right, Hurt in the shotgun. 3 receivers this time to the left. Hurt this time going to throw left. No, it was a backwards pass, so he can throw it, and he's tripped up by Quan Brown. It was a backwards pass. In other words, he can throw downfield, and Quan Brown stops him for a 4-yard loss.
And the receiver was open if he'd have thrown the ball.
So that moves it back to the 36-yard line.
That was a big play by Quan Brown. That Brown is long. He's got a lot of length, and he covers a lot of ground on you.
2nd down and 14 now from the Bulldog 36. Big play coming up here. Here's a handoff. It goes to Bush, and he's wrapped up for a loss. That's not Bush, but he's wrapped up for a loss. It's going to be a loss across the 40. Another 5-yard loss is going to bring up 3rd down and very long.
Quentin Owens.
He's shined tonight on that play.
Oh, yeah. And now we got the Mo on our side.
So it's now 3rd down and 19. The ball is on the 41. They have to get to the 22. 3rd down and 19 for Gilmer. They have it at the Bulldog 41. It's on the right hash. Gilmer going toward the north end zone. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt wants to throw it. Good protection. Now he's throwing deep right. This ball is caught there, and that's going to be close to a 1st down marker. It was at the 41. And it is a 1st down. 3rd down and 19, and they pick up 20 yards.
That was a big league throw there from the opposite hash, a deep comeback on the opposite side.
1st and 10 at the Bulldog 21. Handoff goes to the running back, and he is stopped at the 20 for a 1-yard gain. Boy, 3rd and 19, they pick up 20.
Rayvon Hicks on the stop.
Sounds like Anthony Morganish. You know, when he played for us, we'd have a long third down, and he could somehow pull it out.
That was a nice play there by the Buckeyes, but we stop them for a 1-yard gain there on first down. So now it's second down and long. 2nd and 9 for Gilmer at the Carthage 20-yard line. We've got 2:32 left to play here in the third. Hurt again in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's looking left. Heavy rush on him, and he throws this one away. Big rush that time by the Bulldogs, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 from the Carthage 20.
They brought both Hicks and Bobo on the blitz and got to him. Quarterback just threw it away, didn't have time to do anything with it.
Which is a pretty wise play on that situation.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's 3rd down and 9 for Gilmer from the Carthage 20. Carthage leading 17-6, 2:24 to play in the third. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt this time, hands off on the draw, straight ahead. And this is Bush, and Carthage holds him to a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7 now for Gilmer from the Bulldog 18.
Ray Bond stepped up and played again, too.
Yes. Look like they're going to go for the field goal here.
All right, it'll be from the 25, so it'll be a 35-yard field goal attempt. And the ball is placed right down in the middle of the field with respect to the sidelines. 35-yard field goal attempt for the Gilmer Buckeyes. This would make it 17-9.
It looked like he's got the wind to his back.
We await the snap. Good snap. Kick is away. Plenty of distance. It looks good, and it is good. Carthage 17, Gilmer 9. 1:39 to play in the third. We'll return with the kickoff right after this.
Monty Bacon at Carthage Furniture is offering refrigerators at great savings. Choose a 16 cubic foot refrigerator in white or black, priced for you at $5.99, or an 18 cubic foot refrigerator with a white finish or black finish, just $6.49. If you ever need a refrigerator, Monty says this is the time to buy. Carthage Furniture, the huge store behind the car wash. Carthage Furniture on West Panola, across from the Sonic.
This is Mark Harris at Farmer State Bank in Carthage. Did you know Farmer State Bank offers 15, 20, and 30-year fixed-rate mortgages? We will service your loan in-house, and you can make a payment at one of our 5 full-service locations: Center, Main Bank and Rough Rider Branch, Carthage, Joaquin, Shelbyville. So come by Farmer State Bank and let us help you buy the home of your dreams. Farmer State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Well, Carthage led 17-0 with 9:53 to play in the second quarter, and it's now 17-9 as Gilmer has scored a touchdown. They missed the extra point, then now a field goal. 1-score game, and we're getting ready to receive the kickoff here. Again, their junior high teams used the onside kick a bunch last night. Here's a sky kick. We're going to come up and take it at the 31, to the 35, 30 to the 40-yard line. Carthage 1st and 10 from the 40. Big drive coming up here for the Bulldog offense.
We need to get back to our old self and run and pass mix and drive down this field. We need to get another cushion score.
And once again, remember Chalk Talk on Monday at noon. Okay, and I can tell you, Coach Surratt, he doesn't sugarcoat it. You know, if we make a great play, he'll show that. If someone misses an assignment, he'll point that out. And he'll tell you exactly what he thinks about it. Okay, 1:34 left to play in the third. Hand off to Courtney. Courtney over the right side. And Courtney with about, oh, nice strong run by Courtney. It looked like he was going to get 4 and a late push, and he's got 8.
That's a great job of finishing off the run by Courtney.
And a good job by the offense pushing her way on down. So 1:16 left in the third quarter, 17-9 Carthage. Game has gotten close.
Yeah, and this is typically what we do when the games tighten up. We'll get the mold back by running the ball a little bit more.
Second down and 2 now for Carthage from the Carthage 48. The ball about 6 yards to the left of the right hash. Horton this time going to throw left. It's caught there by Dixon. Dixon close to the first down. Another House AC first down at the midfield marker. He needed 2 yards, and they're going to give it to him, I believe. It's going to be another House AC first down. No, they're not. Okay.
They may
now the referee steps in.
First down, Bulldogs.
First down, Bulldogs. Okay, so 2-yard pass there to Dixon.
I don't like a tackle like that. Do you, when they kind of sit on their back of their feet and it scares you to think they could hurt our receiver.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so first down, Howes AC first down to midfield. Horton this time under center. Handoff Courtney. Courtney over the left side. Courtney with 3 tough runs there, 3 tough yards. And it'll be second down and 7. Courtney now 14 carries, 66 yards.
Tell you, Tykees Crawford with another pancake block. Evidently, he got the message.
All right, we have the end of the third quarter. Carthage leading at 17-9. The fourth coming up right after this.
If you'd like to earn up to a 30% discount on your auto insurance, then here's your chance. State Farm has an updated version of its Drive Safe and Save app, and drivers everywhere are enjoying the rewards. Millions are now saying, "Don't mess with my discount," and you will too. Just download the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm to get started, or call us at Tate Barber State Farm, 903-693-7555.
Bauer Furniture has been family owned and operated since 1963. Paul Bauer and his fine staff pride themselves in their interior design skills and their selection of quality inventory. You'll find one of the area's largest selection of Lazy Boy recliners and rocker recliners in the Arklatex. Bauer also features bedding by Serta, featuring the perfect sleeper. A full line of living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture is waiting for you, plus area rugs, lamps, and art decor. And Bauer Furniture is the home of free delivery. I'll repeat, the home of free delivery. Bauer Furniture on West Panola in Carthage.
All right, we start the fourth quarter. Carthage second down and 8 at the Buckeye 48. Here's Horton. Horton going deep right sideline, has a man out there. This ball is caught by McNew for a Howes AC first down. Beautiful pass to Craig McNew. That goes for 25 yards.
Well, we had run that screen, and he faked like he was going to block, and Dixon faked that he was going to catch the screen, and McNew went out for the pass and caught a deep one on him.
He threw it just about as good as you could throw it in that situation.
And that was good hands and feet by McNew to catch that ball in bounds.
Boy, I like McNew. He was, he was told he was in the quarterback battle with Wilson and Horton, told he was not get the starting quarterback job, and he went to the coach and said, I want to play. Okay, here's Horton this time under heavy pressure and going to be sacked for a short loss. Horton under heavy pressure and is sacked for a 2-yard loss back to the 25.
So far, we hadn't been used to that kind of pressure. He needs to learn.
Well, look at the size of those defensive linemen. You can't block guys like that typically for a long time.
It's a 3-yard loss to the 26, so make it 13. Second and 13 from the Buckeyes 26. Handoff to Courtney. Courtney to the 20. Courtney, big hole, 15. Courtney down to the 10. Down to the Kelly's Collision red zone, and it's going to be a first down to Howes AC. First down for the Bulldogs. A gain of 16 from Mason Courtney.
That was just a good run there. He made good cuts. Just a good run.
But that's what you can do against those underside defensive line.
Go right at him.
So now first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. First and goal, I should say. First and goal for Carthage from the Gilmer 10. Snap back, and it's a fumble. A bad snap, or else Horton just wasn't looking, and we're going to wind up losing on the play about 7 or 8 yards. It's going to go from the 10 back to the 18. Second and goal from the 18.
That hurts.
Yes, it does.
It's one of those self-inflicted mistakes.
Unforced error.
Second down and goal now for Carthage from the Buckeye 18-yard line after that 8-yard loss.
Now Gilmer's in their nickel.
Snap back to Horton. Horton wants to throw it. Screen pass left. Caught there by Courtney. Courtney is to the 20 and lost 2 more yards on the play, actually. So now it's going to be third and goal from the Buckeye 20.
Our timing is just a little off on a lot of the stuff tonight. Just can't get it like we usually have it, because we're playing a good football team.
That's right. They're very familiar with our offense. You can tell how well they're playing the screen game. And, they run some of the same stuff that we run, so they fairly good at defending it.
Third down and goal now for Carthage at the Gilmer 20-yard line. Horton in the shotgun, ball on the left hash, snap back to Horton. Horton this time, great protection, going deep left, this ball in the end zone, and he threw it just out in front of Kel Williams, he was open on the play. Should have been a touchdown.
Just need a little bit more air on that ball.
So we're going to try a field goal now. This will be a 37-yarder. And it'll be from the left hash. All right, McNew to hold. And Phillips is the kicker.
This is big right here.
He's got the leg to get it there. There's no doubt about that. This would make it a 2-score game right here.
That's correct.
There's a snap. They blocked
block.
it. They blocked
Get on
it,
it, get
and
on
we
it,
fall
get on
on
it.
it. It was blocked, and McNew fell on it back at the 37-yard line. Big rush by Henderson. They blocked it. Phillips definitely had the leg to make it. Big block by Henderson, and now they've got the momentum back. They've got it at their own 36-yard line.
Well, when you got to kick a longer field goal, your trajectory is a little lower, and which causes people to put their hands up better than a short one.
Gilmer's ball, 1st and 10.
So now the Buckeyes have it at their own 36. 9:29 is still a 1-score game, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and that would tie it up. Hurt in the shotgun, and Hurt play action fake. He keeps it himself and gets 1 yard, and that's it. 2nd down and 9 now for Gilmer from their own 37.
Kip Lewis on the tackle.
A good tackle too.
It's going to be interesting to see how many tackles he's got tonight. He's been all over the field.
2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9 for Gilmer from their own 37. Hurt. Going to be in the shotgun. He's got it back to his right in the backfield. Hands off to Bush. Bush over the left side. And he's got 3 to the 40. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for Gilmer from their own 40.
Quan made that tackle, didn't he?
Colin Lister.
Okay.
3rd down and 6. 8:35 to play in the 4th quarter. Again, game moving along quickly tonight. 3rd down and 6 for Gilmer from their own 40-yard line. Carthage leading 17-9. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt this time wants to throw. Great protection. Throws left. This ball is incomplete. Our defender went for the interception, it appeared, cut in front of the defender, and it was just off the fingertips of the receiver down at the Bulldog 40-yard line. Is 4th down and 6.
That was Bobo from his linebacker position. Got great depth on that.
They had a man wide open out in the flat, though. We would have got 1st down.
So 4th and 6 for the Buckeyes from their own 40. So they go for it here. They're going to kick it. It appears he's going to kick it. He's only taking a 9-yard drop. He usually takes an 11-yard drop. We do have Dixon. Now he's going to go back to 11-yard drop. Dixon back deep. Waist-high snap. Gets off a line drive kick, a poor kick. Line drive kick into the Bulldog bench. It's going to be a 9-yard punt for Gilmer. And that will give Carthage field position on the Buckeye side of the field. We did not get a hand on that. It was just a bad kick, a line drive kick into the Carthage bench.
That was one of the best plays we've had in this half.
Now they've had some nice punts, but we got a hand on the first one. It was only 4 yards, and this one is only 9. They had a 15-yarder too.
You know, Larry, they've been trying a directional kick, and I think he was trying to do that directional kick again and just went off the side of his foot.
All right, it's 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10 for Carthage from the Buckeye 49. Snap back to Horton. Horton wants to throw it. Great protection. Going deep left for McNew. He's out there, and it is incomplete. He was there, and McNew had to slow down just a little bit. The defender got back. Incomplete.
Well, Horton tonight, that one right there was a little bit underthrown, and the other ones have been overthrown. He just hadn't got it tonight.
Okay, Jason, I tell you what, look at your scores. We're going to come down to you after this next play and see if you can give us the latest scores if you have any there. We'll come down to you after this next play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. So we're going down to Jason Wade after this next play. Jason with the XL sideline mic. 2nd down and 10 for Carthage at the Buckeye 49-yard line. Horton in the shotgun. He sends Dixon motion right. And here's a little scoop pass to Dixon. Dixon to 45-40, and it's going to be a Howes AC first down. No, close to the first down, pickup of 9. Okay, Jason with the XL sideline mic now.
All right, scores from around the district. Kilgore trailing Texas High 17-14 in the fourth quarter. Chapel Hill 48-23 over Bullard, and Henderson over Center 49-7 in the third.
Hit Texas High over Kilgore. All right, a little bit of a surprise there maybe. Okay, 3rd down and 1 for the Kilgore Bulldogs, undefeated so far. 3rd down and 1 for Carthage at the Buckeye 40. 3rd and 1, Horton under center, I formation, handoff Courtney. Courtney going left, has a Howes AC first down as he picks up 3 to the 37. Then he is pushed back, but they'll stop the clock. 3 for Courtney and a Howes AC first down to the 37.
You know, Kilgore's slowly sliding up. Nobody's paying attention to him.
Great block by the big cat out there on that one.
All right, clock moving after they move the chain. 7:10 to play here in the fourth. Carthage leading at 17-9. Horton going to go under center here. The ball just to the right of the left hash. I formation behind Horton. Montrell Smith tied in over on the right side now. Here's Horton, pitch out, no, it's Courtney to the 35, Courtney to the 32 or 33-yard line. Nice pickup on first down. It's going to be about 4 or 5 yards, second down coming up.
He's the workhorse right there in the second half.
And the clock is our friend right here. There's no need to get in a hurry.
4 yards for Courtney. Second down and 6. 6:33 left to play here in the fourth. Carthage up 17-9. All right, 2 receivers to the left. Offset out of the left. Okay, here's Dixon going motion to the right. Tied in over on the right side. Here's a pitch out. Here's a pitch to Dixon coming left to the 35, 30. And out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. It's going to be close to the first down. The line of scrimmage was the 33. And that's going to be a first down. Okay, Howes AC first down, a pickup of 6 for Kelvonte Dixon on the run.
He got just what he needed out of it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's first down and 10 for Carthage at the Buckeye 27. 6:08 to play here in the fourth quarter. Carthage leading at 17-9.
Owens in the ball game, so we're going to be in a 2 tight set.
All right. We've got 2 receivers to the right. Dixon in the slot. Now he goes motion left. Pitch out to Courtney. Courtney right side. 25, 20, 50, big hole 15. Down inside the Kelly's Collision red zone. It's going to be first and 10 for the Bulldogs. It goes from the 27 to the 13, 14 for Courtney.
That puts him around 100, doesn't it?
103, just past it. So Courtney now with 103 carries on 103 yards, 18 carries. That would be about 5.5 per carry for Mason Courtney tonight.
Brandon McNeely's back in at fullback.
All right, first and 10 now from the 13-yard line. Horton under center. Horton hands off this to the left. This is Dixon. Dixon to the 5 and out of bounds. It's going to be close to another first down for the Bulldogs. It will be a first down, another Howes AC first down, and it will be first and goal for the Bulldogs from the 3-yard line.
Great block on the perimeter by McNeely.
First down for the Bulldogs from the Buckeye.
5:29 left.
And if you heard Coach Surratt's interview that I had with him this week, he said we're going to see Dixon more and more at the tailback position. We have tonight. He's now carried 3 times for 27 yards, 9-yard average. First and goal from the 3. Horton pitch out Courtney. Courtney right side. Courtney touchdown. Mason Courtney with a Carthage Hardware Bulldog touchdown of 3 yards, and the Dogs lead it now 23-9.
Well, we went to the run. We owed it.
Yep, and that defender didn't want any right there at the goal line. Courtney certainly won that battle.
5:24 left to play in the fourth. And we will have the extra point attempt coming up here. Remember, McNew's the holder. Whitlock is the snapper. Good snap. The hold. The kick is away. Flag on the play over on the far side. The head linesman threw it. It was good, but there's a flag. 5:24 left to play in the fourth.
Well, again, our defense is...
Defense number 26. After this is the goal. Replay the try.
Oh, we're going to take a point off the board here. And we're going to go for... Was it no good? Okay, now, why would you take the penalty if it was... Was it no good, Otis?
It must not have been good.
Huh. Okay, well, so now we're going to try it from about the 9-yard line. Don't exactly understand that. Okay, here's a high snap. He gets it down. Boy, they came close to blocking that, but Phillips puts it right through. The Bulldogs stop extra point is good, and it is now Carthage 24, Buckeyes 9. Back right after this.
Panola County relies on UT Health Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and UT Health First Physicians Clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
Industry-leading experience at Darnell Pest Services. With over a decade of happy customers in Texas, Darnell Pest Services offers the most thorough and proven methods to eliminate household pests in and around your home. Call 903-471-6400. Ask Chad Darnell about a free evaluation, advanced solutions, continuous protection, customer care and service guarantee. Call 903-471-6400 and get rid of those pesky roaches, ants, rodents, spiders, even termites. Darnell Pest Services can keep your home pest-free.
All right, Dogs lead at 24-9, 5:24 to play in the fourth quarter. Off next week, and then the following week we go to Texarkana. 10 of the last 12 ball games will be on the road. Okay, here's a high end-over-end kick. They're going to call for the fair catch, and they make it as he goes into the end zone. What a kick there by Phillips as he sent that one.
No, Madrano.
Madrano, okay, that's right, Madrano. He sent that one to the goal line.
I love those high, deep kicks.
All right, so now Gilmer with the football. Again, Carthage off this next week, but we will have Chalk Talk on Monday at 12 o'clock at the field house. 2 road trips coming up next to Pleasant Grove and Van. All right, Hurt with the snap. Oh, he's going to throw it this time after the play action fake, and it's complete over on the far side, and they're going to have a gain of about 7 or 8 yards. Let's see. Well, they're going to spot it.
First down.
Is it going to be a first down? I guess it
down
will.
the sidelines there.
Okay. All right, so a gain of 10 on that pass play.
Mason
and
Bobo.
It's a first down.
Mason Bobo on the stop.
All right, first down and 10 now for Gilmer at their own 35. 5:16 left to play in the fourth. Carthage up by a score of 24-9.
That's a big game in Pleasant Grove.
Well, we're going to have to play better than we played tonight to get a W up there.
Hurt throws to the right side. This is caught there to the 40, 45. Another first down for Gilmer. That's going to be a gain of 11. And another first down for the Buckeyes on that pass play.
Pleasant Grove has 2 big defensive ends. I understand they had a kid move in from Hope, Arkansas that's 6'7" and huge. That's going to add to their defensive line.
Yeah, if we don't play better than we did tonight, I think that's going to be a loss right there. But we can improve. Okay, Scala have them ready to play. Here's a handoff and no gain there for Gilmer as the Bulldogs stack that one up for no gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Big Quan.
Yeah, Big Quan, first guy there.
He kind of bowed his back. You can tell he's having trouble getting up, but he got up. Tough.
Second down and 10 now for Gilmer from their own 46. Hurt in the shotgun. Ball is on the right hash. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt this time going to throw right. This ball is caught for another first down across the 40 to the 35-yard line. So that'll be from the Gilmer 46 to the 35, a gain of 19 more.
Brought down by Halton and Morgan.
Oh, Hurt's played a good game.
He's made some big throws, haven't
And he started out 0 for 6, but he's really warmed up since then. Okay, here's a handoff to Bush, and Bush has nothing. In fact, Bush has lost 1 yard. 4 minutes left to play in the ball game. Carthage leading 24-9.
Second down 11 for Gilmer.
Bulldogs are going to win it, it would appear, but not as convincing as I'm sure Coach Surratt would like. Second down and 11 after that 1 yard loss. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt this time, great protection, throws over the middle. This ball is caught down there inside the 20, down inside the 15-yard line. So it's going to go from the 35 to the 13, a 22-yard pickup on the play, and another first down for Gilmer. Gilmer on the move here.
Preston is not impressed.
I bet he's not.
Well, that was an impressive throw because we had pretty good coverage there. Lewis was within a step of the receiver, and he drilled it in there.
All right, Hurt in the pistol. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt handoff Bush. Bush right side. Bush for 3 to the 10, or make that 2 to the 11. And we've now got 3 minutes to go. Gilmer with all 3 timeouts remaining.
Now Owens coming up a little bit hobbled.
Okay, it's now down to the 11-yard line. Second down and 8 for Gilmer from the Bulldog 11. Here's Hurt, play pump fake left, throws into the end zone, and this ball is caught for a touchdown. There's a flag in the end zone.
I don't know. He kind of pushed off what I could see, but
flag in the end zone. I think their receiver pushed our guy, but
they don't usually give it to us.
Yeah, you don't think so, huh?
Interference. Defense number 21.
Okay.
That penalty's declined.
That's a touchdown.
11-yard touchdown pass for the Gilmer Buckeyes to make it now 24-15.
Double move route, stop and go. That's kind of tough to defend.
Okay, they go in the swinging gate for the extra point. Now they line up in kick formation. 24-15. This will make it a 1-score game right here.
Good block.
It's blocked by Carthage. Carthage blocks it, and it keeps it at a 2-score game as it was blocked there. Who got it?
He said Quentin Owens. Wait a minute. Might be 90.
No, it's Owens, 80.
Okay, so Carthage leads at 24-15, 2:42 to go. We'll be back right after this.
Quick Stop Carthage is your quick stop for anything you might need for running errands around the area or starting a road trip. Every day, 5 a.m. till 9 p.m., you can count on Quick Stop Carthage to have quality fuel and service items for your vehicle and something easy, fast, and tasty from the kitchen for breakfast, lunch, or supper. A specialty is one of the best hamburgers in East Texas. Your best stop 7 days a week in Carthage at 2365 Southeast Loop is Quick Stop.
I wanted to make new friends in college and save gas money by walking to class, but I was worried the cost of living on my own would make it difficult to live on campus. Then I learned Panola College not only has an affordable tuition, it also has several housing options that cost as low as $140 per week and includes 19 meals a week. Certainly worth the price to make lasting friendships. Panola College, lowering costs for higher education. To find out more, visit panola.edu today.
All right, 24-15, Carthage by 9, 2:42 to play. Carthage expecting the onside here.
Got a hands team in. That was a huge block because now that makes it a 2-point ball game as opposed to a 1-point ball game, 1-score ball game.
Here's the onside kick. And we bobble it, and Gilmer thinks they've got it. They do. We bobbled the onside kick. Remember last night here, the junior high teams from Gilmer recovered 4 of them. And we bobbled that one, and Gilmer comes up with it.
See, that's why that block PAT so big. But they hadn't scored yet. We can stop them here.
So Gilmer has it now, 1st and 10 at the Carthage 48. 2:39 left to play, and again, it's a 2-score game.
I look for him to work away from Bowman.
Hurt in the shotgun. Snap back to Hurt. Throw in right this time. Ball knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Great play there by the Bulldogs. It may have been Raybon Ingram.
It was. You take away their 3 bad punts, they'd be much in this game.
Second down and 10 now for Gilmer. The ball is on the Carthage 48-yard line as after Gilmer recovered the onside kick. Second down and 10. Hurt in the shotgun, snap back to him. Hurt, heavy rush, being pressured, and he's sacked. It is sacked all the way back to the 41-yard line, a loss of 11 on the play.
Big Quan.
No, that was 80. That was Owens.
Okay, and someone has called a timeout. Okay, Jerry, we'll take a timeout here at Bulldog Stadium.
Because you're a fan of fresh made just the way you like it pizza, you'll love Country Fresh Pizza Carthage. We make it, you bake it, from a 10-inch to a 16-inch. Even gluten-free crust is offered at Country Fresh Pizza. The Farmer's Delight features 6 meats and 6 veggies. The Vegetable Garden with all the veggies. The Rise and Shine with eggs and cheddar. The Crafty Farmer to build your own, and even Alfredo Pizza. Call 903-631-0246 to order. 636 West Panola, the white building with the bright graphics. It's delicious. It's Country Fresh Pizza.
All right, we're back here at Bulldog Stadium. The Gilmer Buckeyes and the Carthage Bulldogs. Carthage in a tussle here, 24-15. Gilmer's just recovered an onside kick, but the Bulldogs have come up with some big defensive plays. Main one, a sack right there of 11 yards. And now Gilmer faces third down and 21. Third and 21 for the Buckeyes from their 41-yard line. Now remember, they picked up a third and 19 earlier in the ball game. Hurt will be in the shotgun. After he got off to a rocky start, he's had a pretty good night. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt wants to throw. Now he's being pressured. Flag on the play.
Yeah,
throws deep right. Throws deep right. This ball is intercepted, but was he out of bounds? Let's see. The official has said he is out of bounds. Nice interception there by the Bulldogs. We'll see what the flag is.
Lewis came in on a blitz and they held him.
Fourth down now.
Offense number 22. That penalty is declined.
Okay. So it's going to be declined. And that will make it now fourth down. I saw Coach Surratt turn to Darren Preston and say, you want to decline that? Yes, they agreed. So it's going to be fourth down and 21 for Gilmer from their own 41-yard line.
Lewis came in like he was shot out of a rocket. Offensive line grabbed him.
Well, he pretty much had to.
Yeah.
We're going to have 3 men on the defensive line, everyone else back. Okay, here's Hurt. Hurt wants to throw. Hurt throws deep left. This ball is incomplete. Nice try by there, but the receiver, here comes the flag. Flag comes in, and they, I think, will have a first down here. It'll be a 15-yard penalty against Carthage. Automatic first down.
I don't like that call.
Well, it looked like from here the ball was out of bounds, but it didn't appear to be catchable.
Pass interference. Defense number 21. Early contact before the ball line. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So 15-yarder against Carthage, and Gilmer gets a first down. As it moves now to the Carthage 44. 2:07 left to play. Again, Gilmer with 2 timeouts remaining. First down and 10 now from the Carthage 44-yard line. After the pass interference, snap back to Hurt. Hurt, big rush on him. He throws to the screen over the middle, and it's going to be well defended by the Bulldogs. Someone with a big rush. That was Bobo blasting in there and forced him to get rid of it. 2-yard gain. Timeout called by the Buckeyes to stop the clock.
Cardinal fans, it's football season. Come see all the new things going on at Lamar University football games. The new Cardinal Lane tailgating area has live music, jumpers, and a video game truck for kids. Over 20 corporate sponsors handing out free food, drinks, and gear. Cardinal Lane opens 4 hours before kickoff. Lamar now has, at home games, all new in-game entertainment for you. If you haven't already, make sure you purchase your tickets now. Season tickets as low as $45, single game tickets as low as $10. Excited to see you in the stands cheering on the Cardinals all season. Go LU!
All right, we're back here at Bulldog Stadium. Gilmer has used their second timeout, so they have 1 more left. And a minute 56 to go in the ball game. Carthage leading 24-15. Carthage would go to 4-0 going into the off week if they hold on here. 2-score ball game, so Gilmer, you know, a touchdown and 2-point conversion, that doesn't tie it up. They'd be 1 point shy. Second down and 8 now for the Buckeyes from the Carthage 42. Hurt again in the shotgun. Throwing it on every down now. Hurt with it. Now he's being pressured. He throws. This ball is caught, and immediately a great tackle there by one of the Bulldogs. It will be a gain of 4 yards, and they use their final timeout. And now we've got flags being thrown.
Cole Whitlock on the stop. The defender got up and pushed him in the back. Probably going to get him with an unsportsmanlike conduct.
And they'd already called a timeout too. How does that work? They already
think
called timeout. They used their last timeout.
They're charged with their last one.
I don't see what the defender was mad about. He just took him down.
So it should be a 4-yard gain.
Over. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yep.
Number 2 of the offense. Dead ball foul. 15 yards from the end of the run. Third down. Timeout Gilmer. That's the last timeout of the half.
Okay. So they get the 4-yard gain and then 15 yards against the Buckeyes. Timeout call. We'll take a break here.
Wyndham Family Dental at 406 Cora Street in Center is here with personalized service and a professional atmosphere. Wyndham Family Dental serves East Texas with skill and attention that only Wyndham Family Dental can give. It'll only take one visit for you to recognize that Wyndham Family Dental is different. Call and schedule your appointment today at Wyndham Family Dental, 936-598-2923. Wyndham Family Dental, where we've been getting to know the person behind the smile for 40 years.
1:47 left to play in the ball game. Carthage leading at 24-15. Gilmer now out of timeouts. 1:47 to go. It's third down and 19. Third down and 19 for the Buckeyes from their own 47-yard line. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt. He wants to throw it left. It's caught there. No, it's dropped. It's dropped, so it's going to be fourth down. Now, they've picked up some first downs in some situations where you wouldn't think they'd get it. Third down and 19 earlier, and they picked up 20. And then they got the pass interference call just moments ago. So it's fourth down and 19 for Gilmer from their own 47. 141, Dogs stop them here, and the game's over. We'll go to the victory formation and kneel it about 3 times, and that'll be it. Fourth down and 19. Hurt in the shotgun again. Snap back to Hurt. Hurt wants to throw it. He throws left. This ball is intercepted to the 40, to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and out of bounds over there on the far side. Big INT, a big pick there by the Bulldogs, and it's returned inside the 15-yard line.
Miles Halton on the interception.
Jumped the route. I'd love to see him score there after all that.
Yeah, they kind of picked on him the second half. You know, he's going to get a lot of that because Bowman is pretty darn good. And he's going to be the guy that they're going to choose to go after. But he made a big play.